Kirstenbosch is South Africa's world-famous national botanical garden, set against the backdrop of Table Mountain in Devil's Peak and home to more than 22,000 indigenous plants. Established in 1913 to protect the immense floral wealth of the Cape, the garden is 1,300 acres of botanical wonderland. These photos capture the beauty of fynbos, an Afrikaans word meaning delicate bush. There are only 6 floral kingdoms in the world, and fynbos not only constitutes one kingdom all on its own, but is the only one occurring entirely within one country. We arrived in the bush, anticipating our first drive. We could never have known the amazing experience that was in store. Our guide Martin and Abel the tracker would unlock the mystery and magic of safari in South Africa. The lion is said to be majestic, the leopard ferocious and shrewd, but elegant and graceful best describes the cheetah. It's Don, the 2 cheetah brothers we met the night before, had gorged themselves on a recent kill. Their bellies were so full they appeared to have swallowed a large ball. They cleaned the blood off each other's faces and rested until the next kill. Cheetahs are nature's Olympic sprinters, accelerating from 0 to 64 miles per hour in 3 seconds. This is the fastest speed on record for any creature on land. Abel, the amazing tracker, spotted this elusive female and 3 cubs. It was a challenge to see them in the tall grass, but we were quickly realizing the jeeps have minimal limits in the terrain that they can cover.
Afriki denu wilila kayewa sinayala yoro janta bala yalla yalla ani fenyini ni ma fen soro ina fenye follow onye be bismillah horonyala jatiki yalla anta mana kabedo indafe.
After the morning drive and breakfast, we had the bulk of the day for R&R. I took advantage of the chaise lounge on the deck outside our room, armed with a good book. Suddenly, the leaves in a tree a few feet away told me an animal was near. I jumped up, prepared to meet a carnivore, and was delighted to see it was a male Nyala enjoying a snack. It was even more amazing and a bit frightening to see an elephant strolling by our room.
destination Africa. Corruption, destination Africa. Gouvernance ensablée d'Africa. Les guerres et génocides Africa. United Nations aussi a décidé dans son programme de développer Africa. Diminuer sa pauvreté.
On our third morning, we located a small pride of lions relaxing and doing other natural activities. Lions spend much of their time resting and are inactive for about 20 hours per day. They are most active during the night when they hunt and do other natural things. Speaking of other natural activities, a lioness may mate with more than one male when she is in heat. During a mating bout, which could last several days, the couple copulates 20 to 40 times a day, often foregoing eating. No Viagra needed for the king of the jungle.
Solidarité, yeah. L'illusion c'est faux, mais le rêve est permis. Afrique qui fera son chemin, vaille que vaille.
Sundowners, South Africans speak for happy hour, were an experience unique to themselves. Our last night at Penda, we drove deep into the bush, entered an open area and parked the Jeep, only to be surprised that champagne glasses and champagne in a bucket were hanging in a nearby tree. Our names were on the ribbons holding the glasses in the tree. We popped the cork and toasted Martin and Abel.
Ma fierté négro s'appelle le mambo. Nous sommes dans le même bateau.
We took a bush plane to our second game reserve. Sabi Sands offered a look at different terrain and animals from the first reserve. The lodge was situated on top of a cliff overlooking a beautiful riverbed. Here's a peek at our room, one of 3 in the lodge. The experience was intimate, and the setting was amazing.
With the rhino, the meerkat, the noble lion king. We are Africa. We are the winds of the Serengeti. We are the sweat of the jungle.
King of the Cats. Lions live in groups called prides. On our first drive, Andrew and our tracker located a pride of female lions and their 7 cubs lounging in the riverbed. Females do almost all of the hunting. They are mainly nocturnal and work in teams to stalk and ambush their prey. On this particular afternoon, the adults were resting, and the cubs put on a show.
No, now I am freaking Africa. With my Zulu spear, I run barefoot through the sand. And I am Africa.
Sunrise on the savannah, a monkey with a banana,
a tribal woman who doesn't wear a bra. Africans are African, but we are Africa.
The endangered wild dog is Africa's rarest carnivore. Only 10% of game visitors see them because they're highly nomadic. Of the large carnivores, wild dogs are the most efficient hunters. Targeted prey rarely escapes. They start the hunt in an organized, cooperative manner. When prey is targeted, some of the dogs run close to the animal, while others follow behind, taking over when the leader is tired. They tear the flesh until the animal falls, consuming even if it's still alive. Apart from its undeniable bloodiness, the remarkable aspect of their hunting is the complete lack of aggression towards each other. This dog became curious and came up to the Jeep to see what we were. He stood so close to me I could reach out and touch him, and I'm sure we had a moment. For 2 days we'd been tracking these males who had been off fighting another pride. Their wounds from past fights as well as fresh injuries and teeth marks were evident in their skin. The morning light on their manes was a photographer's dream. The lioness and cubs were on the move again. Andrew managed to get the Jeep into the riverbed just as they crossed, placing us in a perfect viewing position. He shut the engine off and we had a beautiful view of them as they walked with their cubs. The last lioness often stopped and turned to wait as each cub caught up. On our final night, we witnessed a rare giraffe fight. Combating males stand side by side, pushing to get leverage and shoving to judge which is strongest. The horn-like structures on top of the giraffe's heads, called ossicones, can inflict injuries. The neck is so long, but the swing looks slower than it is, and the blows less hard. But we heard the sound of their impacts, knowing the blows hit their marks. Our final sundowner, we parked at a pond and let the hippos entertain us as we drank a toast to South Africa. Hakuna Matata, no worries.